Okay, I often hear people say two separate things, two totally different things, and yet I find similarities in those two things, even though they are very different things, all right? And for the purpose of this video, we're going to tag the first set of people Group A and the second set Group B. What do you hear Group A say all the time? Oh, I don't really owe my parents anything. I was on my own. They decided they wanted to have children. So whatever they did for me, they did it for their children. You know, I don't owe them nothing. I cannot for any reason put their needs before mine because it's not in any way my responsibility to take care of my parents. And then interestingly, you find the next set of people, the people we're going to be calling the Group B people, saying things like, I can't live without family. Family is everything. All I want right now is to build my family. That's the only reason for my existence. I owe my parents everything that I am. I cannot wait for the rare privilege to pay my parents back for all that they have done for me. I know, it sounds like Group A is wrong, obviously, and Group B is right. But no, let's look at it this way. How about I tell you both of them are right? Both A and B. They are right in their own right, all right? Because generally we all know that in life we grew up differently, under different circumstances, under different weathers. We grew up differently. Possibly someone in Group A grew up in a very harsh condition where they watched their parents do nothing for them. They grew up in the ghettos and it was terrible. They were abused. They don't even have any reason to live. They feel nothing. Doesn't mean they are bad people. Doesn't mean that they are really wrong if they feel like and yes, I know that's not the case for every one of us. I know that some people literally watch their parents struggle to take care of them and they still feel like they don't owe their parents. I mean, it's their money. It's their money. It's my money. Why would you tell me if I should give my parents or not? Like I said, some people grew up in horrible conditions, whilst other people grew up in a more sane, horrible condition. Horrible in the sense that, okay, maybe they had love, they had family, but they didn't have money and they had to face some things like being embarrassed for school fees. But they literally watched their parents struggle to put food on the table for them. They literally watched their parents struggle, you know, to see them through school and all of that. And all they're praying for is life. You know, they're just like, oh my God, please give my parents and I long life so that I can spoil them a little bit. They've done a lot for me. You know, does it mean this person is a lot? I mean, somebody might be in this person's shoes as well and not appreciate their parents. That's exactly what I was trying to say. I said that to say that we're all different people and our experiences in life is basically the culprit for our mindsets. That's exactly what forms our mindset. Life basically is all about perspective. It's all about how you see things from where you're standing currently. If someone is beside you watching me or somewhere like quite a distance, the angle the person is going to be seeing me from right now is not the same view that you have. So does it mean that you're right in the way you're seeing this video and the other person standing just away from you is wrong and not seeing me clearly? You both might be seeing me clearly, but different angles, and that means different perspectives, and that's what life is definitely about, how you see things. So in this video, I'm going to be focusing mainly on the Group A people. I know you see things differently, and we have already established that perspective is what this life is all about, how you see things. But today, I want you to, for a bit, change your position. Come somewhere else, stand by my side, and let us for a moment try to see things from another angle. I almost want to bet you that it will be a whole different story because it's a whole new angle. So it's going to be a whole different story. I don't owe my parents anything. I live my life the way I want to live my life. If I feel like doing anything for them out of my own free will, then they should thank me because, I mean, they wanted children. They even prayed to God to have me. So why would I even put my needs aside just to satisfy theirs? You, come closer. Let us talk about it and let's see things this way. I think we should start from the beginning. Remember when you were very tiny and very vulnerable? You knew nothing. You did not even know yourself. You did not even exist. You did not even know you were existing. Literally, you were so vulnerable in your lowest, at your lowest point. What did they do? They protected you and they provided for you. And yes, I know you would say, so what? Like, that's not even a big deal. Of course, it's not a big deal. And that's why I'm going to go further. When your parents had you and you were so tiny and vulnerable, they could as well have said, I don't owe this child anything. All I need to do is keep this child alive. That's all that matters right now. But I can't do beyond my power. I'm not fit to pass my power. When my power reach, now there I go stop for this pikin. So they're busy eating chicken because what? I cannot in any way not eat this chicken that I worked hard to buy. I will not give you because you're my child. Nah, you gotta eat kuli kuli. Go get some kuli kuli, or you can't boil egg because it's expensive, you know. So now what do we feel do to keep the pikin alive? If that time when you don't ready to start school, if we get small change, we feel educate and small. But our life no go pause say because we born no, I beg go born picking the chop. And then time for school, they say time don't really make you start school, at least you never die. School of 2000 day, but not that 19 era school won't put you, because I mean we've done a lot for you now. We've given you life, we've given you food, you never still die. We won't still educate you. You know what 10 cost? I cannot now carry this money that I'll use and drink beer with my wife and come and carry you to school. You know, they could have done that. But what did they do instead? They paused, literally stopped their lives just to give you a life and make sure your life is running. Every single decision they took it, they made those decisions with you in mind. And not just you in mind, but you first. Do you know? You first. They could have done anything else, but no, they made sure they tried to give you the best. Some parents stayed hungry. Oh yes, they did not eat. They were hungry. It was their favorite meal or whatnot. Oh yes, they were very hungry, but they did not eat just so that there's food in your stomach. They didn't have to. Honestly, they did not have to do that. And then how about sleepless nights? They're going to work. This is talking about when you were tiny. They've done a lot for you all these years, for the past 27, in short, ever since you showed up. They would have been richer without a child, but no, you showed up and you've been draining them, emotionally draining them. Of course, you brought happiness as well. Yeah, sweetheart, don't even mind me. But basically, I'm trying to make that point to you. They did not do that. They did not do any of those. They made sure they gave you the best. Yes, I know. You wish they did more. You wish they made certain decisions that would have turned you guys' lives around. But now you're older, you have seen how life can be. Life is difficult. Obviously, life is unpredictable. You might make plans and whatnot, and one wrong decision can change everything. Now you're an adult. Very soon you'll have kids as well, or maybe you even have kids now. Yes, you're doing your best, but now you know how it was for your parents. Now you know how they struggled. Now you know how they tried. So do not be so woke and so into the generation that it sounds normal for people to come out and say, I don't owe my parents anything. Oh yes, I agree. I don't owe my parents. Everybody feels like, oh, everything that sounds like English sounds right in this day and time. Do not be like that. Question things. Dig deeper. Dig deep all the time. Don't just be swayed away by anything going on out there. And this is not me being ignorant. I know, and I'm very much aware that some parents are terrible, they're selfish, they've hurt you. A lot of people are hurt. At this point, their parents have failed them, hurt them. Some are still hurting them steady, like every single time. And I know how I don't know, but I can imagine how painful that must feel. Shout out to you. I see you. I'm really sorry, whatever it is that you're going through. I just hope that God comforts you and God heals you and gives you the spirit to forgive and grants you peace on every side and make you a better parent for your own kids. Shout out to everyone that stayed up until this point. Even though you did not stay up until this point, shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you want more videos from me. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to see you in the next one. Of course, Mrs. Ramsey is here. I'm out now.